Well, hello Capricorn. Welcome to your birthday bonus. And today, by the time that I'm recording this, the message you need to hear was the more voted in the community session. So, by the way, if you don't pay attention to that, maybe you should, because I do ask questions for you guys out there. But yeah, so today we have this message you need to hear. We have three piles over here: number 1, number 2, and number 3. Let me show you the shells. It's for number 1. This over here is for number 2, and this over here is for number 3. All right. So yeah, there's not much to add. This is just something that you may need to hear. Just a little boost of confidence. Just anything at all. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. I'll see you over there. Alrighty, hello pile number 1. So if you chose the shell over here, this is your pile, and let's actually start by talking about it. This one for me, it's a lot Scorpio energy, where it's sort of like the Tower card, and I feel like you may feel a little bit lost right now, either in regards to career, in regards to relationship. I just feel like you could have also been through a breakup or lost your job recently, and I feel like you're sort of in that limbo state where you're like, okay, what the hell am I supposed to do now? What the hell is it supposed to happen? Where am I supposed to go, right? But you should know that there is an option. There is a way out, okay? And I really feel like you will get through this, okay? But let's see what we have over here for you. Let me actually start with the star seed. We have lost land, so memories and gifts. You've done this before, okay? It may not be very pleasant, but you've done this before, and I feel like you know exactly what you need to do. So if you're feeling lost about a career, you know what you need to do. If you're feeling lost about a relationship, you know what you need to do, okay? Actually, if it is about a relationship, I'm kind of getting that it may not be totally over yet. I'm kind of getting that it could have been like a fight, and I don't think that was the end, okay? I feel like there's more to come, and you know exactly what to do. And when that moment comes, you know exactly what to do, okay? You know it. And when it comes to a career, I feel like there may be something like a passion, a hobby, a side hustle that you may be inclined towards, but you may not feel totally ready to do so. Or you may tell yourself that you're not ready to do so. You may be a little bit scared of going towards it. The thing is, go for it, because that may be where you're actually supposed to go, okay? That may be something that you used to do in a past life, okay? Something that you should do, because I do feel like it will make you very, very happy, all right? But let's keep moving forward. We have the void. Yep. And we also have change. Yep. It's time for you to step up out of your comfort zone, okay? It's time for you to get out and start doing. This void is this change. You may be a little bit afraid of it. It's actually interesting because on the weekly message, there was one of the piles had this message about getting out of your comfort zone and just doing it, and that you may be a little bit scared of change. Ask yourself, why am I so scared of change? Why is this causing me so much trouble? Why is this making me so confused and feel so lost? And actually, sometimes when you're feeling lost, it's actually when you're on the right path, okay? And you don't need to know everything. You just need to go and do it. You just need to go and see what happens. Because again, you don't need a lot of wisdom. You already have it all. And you may feel like, oh man, but for me to do this side hustle, for me to do this as a career, for me to go towards this passion, I need to learn a lot. I need to do this. I need to do that. I don't necessarily feel like that is true, okay? Because you may need to learn some stuff, okay? But I feel like once you start learning it, it's almost like you're a natural at it. It's almost like you could actually have your south node there. In Scorpio, for example, and it may be related with your south node in the sense that you're very natural at it. You've done that in your past life, and so getting back at it is not going to be that complicated, right? And for some of you, it is actually going to be the opposite, because the south node is what you've done in your past life, and the north node is where you have the big lesson, you have the big purpose on this lifetime. And so for some of you, it is going to be that thing of leaving the sound note behind, leaving what you're comfortable with, and embracing change, embracing the unknown, embracing the void, embracing I have no idea where I am, but I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep pushing through. And I also feel like you're going to be a natural at it. I also feel like you're going to learn stuff very, very easily. And I mean, you're a Cappy, okay? You got this. I really feel like you will handle this in a very natural, good way, okay? But let's see what we have here. You were in the right path. Look at that. Yeah. And listen to your inner child. This could have been something that you wanted to do as a child and you weren't allowed to, or, just life happened and you never really done it. But it's time to get back there, okay? And also, that thing of why am I so scared of change? Why am I so scared of doing this, of getting out of my comfort zone, may come from your childhood, may come from your inner child, and you may need to look a little bit at that, okay? I really do advise you to do a little bit of journaling around this question to really try and get to the center of the issue, okay? So you can let it go and actually start going, because you are on the right path. If you went through a breakup, you are on the right path. You are meant to go somewhere. And that breakup needed to happen. If you lost your job, you are meant to go somewhere, and you needed to lose your job for that. Okay? I do sense that this is more for a career than a relationship, but take it however it resonates. I really feel like there is something that you want to do, and you're kind of passionate about, you like doing it, but you're kind of, but there are so many experienced people out there. Why should I do it? Because it's you, okay? And because it is meant for you. You are on the right path, okay? And even if you're already doing something scary and already aligning with your life purpose, aligning with something that you love, and you already started going through change in your life, hang in there, because you are on the right path, okay? You are on the right path. And sometimes things need a little bit of time to grow. Things need a little bit of time to happen. And it just allow that little space to be created, okay? Just have a little patience, basically, okay? But let's pull some tarot over here. We have the 5 of Cups. We also have the 7 Wands and the Devil. Whoosh! It's your energy, though. The Devil is Capricorn energy. So I feel like, yeah, I'm definitely getting 2 different messages here, 2 different scenarios. So for some of you, this is going to be, you lost your job and you're like, what the hell am I supposed to be doing? This is not what I intended, and I have no idea where to go, and I just don't know what to do in my life. You know it, okay? You know it. I do feel like it's something that has been a little bit blocked around your childhood, something from your childhood that your parents didn't approve it, or you were kind of bullied for liking that, something like that. It is something that created a little bit of toxicity around you, in the sense that I feel like it created a lot of limiting beliefs, a lot of fears around it, and it's time to let it go. Okay, for others of you, I do sense that it's that thing that you're already aligning with your purpose. You're already on the right path. You're already on that change, and you're pushing through, and it's like nothing happens. Nothing happens. What am I supposed to do? What the hell am I supposed to do? Because this is not happening. I don't know what to do more. Sometimes it's actually the opposite. You have to do less. Okay, especially with this move to the age of Aquarius, now more than ever, it's about doing less. Not in the sense that you should procrastinate and sit on your couch and do nothing, but in a way, yeah, it is that. I feel like we have been, for the last 200 years, on the Great Conjunction would always happen on Earth signs, and Earth signs is all about let's hard work. Let's get this going. Let's do. And now it's more about let's innovate. Let's think what's best for humanity. Let's do this as what's best for everyone. What is going to bring me a lot of fulfillment? How can I bring something different to the table? It's not really about push. Okay, so I feel like for those of you who are resonating with that change that has already happened, but things aren't really moving, it's when you let go, when you surrender, when you release, things happen. Okay? So I'm feeling drawn to pull one here from the botanical inspirations. So let me see for pile number 1. Okay, yeah, we have over here anticipation. In bottom of the deck, we have choices, knowledge, and illumination. So it's that thing. You may have to learn stuff, but hey, you already have all the knowledge, because remember, you've done this before in a past life, okay? I do feel like it's going to come very natural to you. If there is a dream that you want to pursue, definitely go for it, okay? I don't feel like it's going to be, it may come with its challenges, obviously, but you already know it, okay? You got this. And with this anticipation is that thing. I feel like you're always expecting for, okay, I'm going to receive this amount of money. Okay, this is going to happen in my career, and this is going to happen. And it's about taking a little bit of step back and just enjoying the ride. Just enjoying what you're doing. Just enjoying the conversation with that person. Just enjoy the present moment, okay? Because I feel like this anticipation is creating a lot of anxiety and a lot of that feeling lost, that maybe you're not lost at all because you're on the right path, okay? So pile number 1, this is what I have for you. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday if you haven't already had it. I hope you had a wonderful one if you already had it. And I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye-bye. Well, hello, pile number 2. So if you chose this shell over here, this is yours. This is your pile. And let's actually start with the shell itself. So this for me is very Aquarius energy, very humanitarian. It actually makes sense because we are entering the age of Aquarius. But you could definitely be dealing with an Aquarius. And you could also be a Capricorn Aquarius cusp, huh? This, again, talks a lot about it being a humanitarian, thinking about others first, putting others first, giving a lot, about a lot of generosity. And honestly, I'm kind of getting that you may have been giving a lot and not really giving to yourself enough, okay? So that is something that I'm getting. But let's start seeing what we have here for you. Let's start with the Starseed Oracle. We have Wait. Okay, it's not yet time, things are being woven. So I'm actually getting that this may be around a relationship, not necessarily, but either a relationship with your career or a relationship with a person, right? But I am getting that this may be about a person, and you may want to give a lot. You may want to take the relationship to the next step, and you may want to keep things moving. It may not be yet time, okay? It may not be the right time for you to do that. And I kind of feel like it's time for you to give a little bit to yourself. Because I really feel like you may have been talking to this person for some time. And you may have spent a lot of your time and energy with this person and not really giving it to you, not really giving it to yourself and relaxing for a bit. Okay? But let's see what else we have. We have abundance. All right. And we also have surrender. Yeah. It's like, I feel like this abundance, it doesn't have to be money, okay? Abundance comes in all shapes and forms. Could be time, could be love, abundance of material stuff and not necessarily money. Abundance in all types of things. And I feel like whatever abundance you're looking for, love, money, time, whatever it is, it's time for you to take a little step back, okay? Because I feel like you may be not necessarily pushing it, but I feel like your focus is solely there and nowhere else, you know? And I feel like it's time for you to refocus a little bit, reshift a little bit your focus and start looking somewhere else. Start looking at other options, or at other ways to act, other ways to do stuff, okay? But let's see what else we have. We have keep an open mind. We have over here, something needs to end. Yeah, and you are not alone. You're definitely being guided. Whatever you want, it is there, okay? It is coming towards you, but there is something that needs to happen first. There is something that needs to end here, and I kind of feel like it may not be that nice. I kind of feel like there is something that you have been giving a lot of time and energy to that may need to be gone, okay? And this could be a friend. If this is about a relationship, could be a friend that may be sort of trying to get in the way. It is not really working out, okay? If this is about career, there may be something that you're putting your whole energy on, and maybe it's time for you to take a little step back and really see, is this really what I want? Can this really bring me what I want? And the same thing goes for a relationship with that specific person. Can this person bring me the relationship that I want? Can this person give me everything that I've been trying to manifest? Can this person really make me happy? Okay? Because I kind of feel like you may be focused on a very like small portion of things, and it's time for you to go a little bit back and really look at the big picture of it. Okay? But let's pull some tarot over here. We have the Two of Cups, so yeah, this may definitely be around a relationship. We have the Five of Wands. We have the Two of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely something that you're not seeing, and that is causing a lot of, we also have Strength. It's causing a lot of setbacks, a lot of arguments, a lot of inner conflict even. Because I feel like you're in that position where you're like, should I give it? Should I not? Maybe I should back away. But what if I back away and this just is lost forever and I just lost something really amazing? If you lose it, maybe it's not yours at all. Okay? Maybe there's something better for you there. But I feel like I almost feel like you're getting out of the honeymoon stage. You know, of that, everything is beautiful, everything is pretty, and everything works just fine, we're soulmates, we're gonna live happily ever after. I feel like you may be getting a little bit out of it, even if this is about a career. You may be getting a little bit out of it, and things may start getting a little bit tough, and it's time for you to reevaluate. It's time for you to take a little bit time for yourself, and instead of just pushing through and just keep going and just really trying hard to go, and this has to happen this way, keep an open mind. Okay, keep an open mind on how things need to happen and who needs to show up. Okay, I really feel like you're maybe focusing or putting your energy in somewhere that is not really working that well. Okay, I really feel like you need to sort of look around at all the things that you have, all the projects that you have when it comes to career, all the people that you have, including friends, that may be sort of getting in the way of this relationship. Okay, and evaluate if this is what you want. If this, with like, not necessarily that it's not with no feelings, but try to push yourself back from it. Try to push yourself from all the love and all the butterflies and rainbows and the hearts in the sky, right? Try to be more analytical. Okay, try to really see beyond this. Because this Two of Swords usually is represented as a person with a blindfold on, and not really seeing anything. And I feel like that may be you a little bit, and you're kind of trapped. Like the blindfold is the feelings and the pretty things that person says. Because I feel like this person may be telling you some stuff that it's not that they don't mean it, but I feel like there's more to it. Okay, I feel like there may be a little bit more to it. Actually, let me clarify that Two of Cups over there. Four of Swords, yeah. Again, it does need a little bit of reflection. It does need a little bit of time to reevaluate stuff. I just keep hearing reevaluate and think about it, because there's something definitely that needs to go away. Okay, let me see the Five of Wands. Try and figure out what this is. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords and the Magician. Okay. I feel like there's something blocking you. And for some of you, it is a person. For others of you, it is a fear of, oh my God, what if this doesn't happen? Oh my God, what if this is not it? Instead of being in the, oh my God, try to, take a little deep breath, try to calm your mind a little bit and see things clearly, see things as they are without really getting yourself trapped and blinded by that Two of Cups, by all that love and all that beautiful energy. Because it doesn't mean that this is not meant to last. It doesn't mean that this is not meant to be it. But it does mean that it needs a little bit of time for you to think about things, okay? Let me pull here some botanical inspirations, some final messages or advice. Okay, woo, we have a lot of stuff actually. Oh, it's just 2. Okay. So we have always joyful, and we also have affection and determination. It's like, I feel like your mind right now is so set on something that you're not seeing everything else. And this always joyful is talking about those rainbows and sunshines and hearts in the sky, that everything's pretty. I feel like you're starting to get out of that honeymoon phase and you're starting getting to the sort of real life, you know? And it's time for you to, you know, you can continue to be kind and to give your energy to this person, but maybe try to push back a little bit. Obviously, I would advise you to talk about it with that person if that is the case, okay? If, because just to not ghost them completely and not change things all of a sudden, but just explain what is going on inside, okay? And really try, because I don't feel like it's necessarily with this person. I kind of feel like it is with someone else, okay? But this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone, but I do feel like it is kind of a friend or something like that, okay? That may be causing you a lot of worries, like, honey, is this really what you wanted? Are you really sure? You know, they may be trying to sabotage things a little bit. I do feel like it's someone else that is trying to get in the way and preventing things from happening how they are supposed to happen, okay? But you're definitely being guided. And I'm also getting meditation, okay? I feel like meditation would help you a lot to sort of calm your mind and really get a feel of where you should go next, okay? So, pile number 2, I hope this resonated, hope it helped. If it did, don't forget to smash that like button to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, pile number 3. So if you chose the shell over here, this is your pile. And speaking about the shell, this for me is very Aries. Well, not necessarily Aries, it's more like fire signs overall, but it's very Emperor card energy for me, okay? So maybe it's time for you to take action. And this always talks about, creativity and passion and movement forward. And maybe it's time to get things going, okay? Maybe it's time to put yourself out there. Maybe you haven't really been being that emperor. Maybe you have been doubting yourself a little bit. And, you know, just go for it, okay? This is all about taking action. And taking action with determination and assertiveness. Like, yeah, this is where I'm supposed to go. This is what I'm supposed to do, you know, with confidence. But let's see over here what we have. We have, that's interesting. We have Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time and nature. So maybe you have been resting a lot and maybe trying to avoid take action. I kind of feel like there's something that you want to do that may be a little bit scary, but it is time for you to do so, okay? There may also be a little bit of a pressure, and that's why you may be kind of pushing back. It's because sometimes, at least that's happened to me. I don't know if you can resonate with that. Maybe I'm the only person on earth who does that. But when I feel pressured, I just want to not do that, you know? When I feel pressured, I feel like, dude, let me do things on my own time. Let me do things how I want them to be and how I want to do them. And let me breathe for a second. And maybe you're going through a little bit of that. Maybe you may have a little bit of pressure from people around you. And you're like, dude, let me breathe for a minute. Let me do things my way. I know what I'm doing. You know, there may be a lot of people like trying to tell you how to do stuff. And how to get things moving, you know, trying to give you advice that is not really advice. And I feel like it's time for you to put a little bit of boundaries and, you know, focus on yourself. Focus on what you feel like is right. Focus on your creativity. Focus on your passion. Really ground yourself. And this time in nature, you see how she's like lying in the grass or in those flowers. And she's all, I see this like full of energy. She's still, but she's full of energy. It's like she's moving forward without doing anything. And I feel like right now you may be resting and not really doing what you want to do because you feel like you don't have that energy. You may feel like you are not meant to go that way. And it's time for you to fill up with energy and just go for it, and use nature around you has a boundary, okay? You may need to retreat and do your work in a more isolated way, isolated space, so you can kind of focus on you, focus on what matters to you, focus on where you want to go, on where you want to move forward, okay? But let's see what else we have. We have realization, okay? And we also have balance. So it's that thing. I feel like I love this card and how it's depicted, because it's you realizing that, hey, I have the key to unlock this door. I have the key to go create a new world for me. And I feel like you may have been like, oh no, but I need to do things this way because this person wants me to do things this way. And I honestly don't feel like that is the case. I feel like it's not that you're right and they're wrong, but it's more like you have a way of doing stuff that may be more beneficial for you, and it may not work for that person, okay? And it's time for you to respect yourself and respect how you want things to be done, or how you feel more comfortable doing things, because that will allow you to bring more creativity. That will allow you to bring more balance into your life. That will allow you to feel more comfortable moving forward and doing stuff. And I feel like with that energy around you of like, oh, come on, let's do this this way. Why are you doing this? All that pressure and all that, come on, I'm waiting for you. It's not really working. And I really feel like it's time for you to step back, not from action, but from people around you, basically. It's time to put a little bit of boundaries so you can breathe and you can focus on what is right for you, okay? But let's see what else we have. We have ask for help and small things matter too. Yeah. And this ask for help, I'm actually getting that it's quite the opposite. It's like, hey, you have everything you need to do it alone. You have everything you need, and it may be in very small steps. It may be in, man, I don't really know what to do. I don't really know how to take the leap, how to take the big leap, but I know how to take the small step. And I can do this now, and I can do this next. It's about the small things. The small things, you don't need people around you to help you out, okay? And I really feel like there are really people, this could be coworkers, this could be a boss, this could be your partner, could be family, trying to get you in a certain path, in a certain way, and it's not really meant for you. Really own your authenticity, really own your way of doing stuff, okay? But let's pull some tarot here so we can get more information. We have the Queen of Pentacles, yep. We have the Three Cups, there it is. All those people, all those friends around you being like, hey, give me attention, and Temperance. And I love how this Temperance is, because it's very similar to this Balance in a way, because they're like, it's not really manipulating, but they're like controlling the brain. And there may be something that you may need to do. It's almost like just give them enough for them to shut up. Just give them enough for them to leave your back, and then do things your way, okay? Because I see this almost like magician kind of vibes, the way it's depicted. And I really feel like it's time for you to look at yourself with this Queen of Pentacles, and it is your energy. Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn energy, and really take time for you to think your own way, for you to think and to act in your own way of being and of existing, because I feel like there are a lot of people to tell you how to breathe, and it's time for you to be like, okay, I'll do this way like you want it, and it's just enough, and then you go and live your life, and then you go and do things your own way, okay? Because I kind of feel like these people won't leave your back until you're either emperor kind of vibes and be like, okay, you need to shut up because I can't deal with this anymore, or you're like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll do it. And then you do things your way, and things just show up done. I kind of feel like this may be a boss or a coworker, or like in a team project. and everyone is telling you how to do stuff, and you're like, yeah, well, let me handle this. And I really feel like these people are almost sabotaging who you want, in a sense. But let's see what we have here. Playfulness. Okay. Kind of getting that one more. Yep. Thank you very much. We have prosperity and compassion. I feel like it's about, it's that thing. Give them a little bit, give them just enough. I'm also getting, do things with humor. Whatever you give them, do it with humor. Like, if they are really bugging you, instead of freaking out and just, blowing up, laugh. Something like that. Just try to bring a little bit of, and it's not for them, it's for you. So you don't, because I feel like I get a lot of stress from this. A lot of, oh my God, can I please just breathe? I can't breathe. I can't do anything for myself. And whatever you do to give them just enough, do it also for yourself. So again, with that humor, with that, I don't know, I'm not getting a really, a specific example, but I don't know, it's just, give them a little coin, and then behind it, you're building your own empire, something like that. And because this prosperity, it's like, what you do, how to do stuff. And I feel like other people don't see that. I feel like other people underestimate you, and you may be very new to the company, very new to the team, or something like that. Or I don't know, I feel like just people don't respect you. And I feel like you may be really pissed about it, and just own who you are. Own how you do stuff, and don't stop doing them that way, okay? Because I really feel like these people are trying to bring you down. And I kind of feel like it's up to you to have this stability from the Queen of Pentacles to not let them bring you down. Okay? I'm actually feeling drawn to take one more from here. Pile number 3. Alright. Self-codependency. Yep. It's that thing. This is telling yourself, I am the only person I need. Okay? And you are. Okay? Do things your way. Don't be afraid to do things your way. Because I feel like there are people trying to tell you, hey, if you do it that way, it's not going to work. It's going to work. Okay? It's going to work. And I feel like it's time for you to push those people away a little bit and be you. Be who you are and do things how you want them to be. Okay? So, pile number 3, this is what I have for you. I hope this resonated. Hope it helped somehow. If it did, don't forget to smash the like button, to subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.